What's going on, everybody? Alex here with Nickens Landscaping and Excavating. In today's video, we are doing something that we have never done before. We are going to be building a recreational waterfall for a residential client, and this is just something totally new to us. Shout out to Tussey Landscaping and Aquascape, of course. We watched a lot of those videos to try to get prepared for this, but this is something that the customer reached out to us as part of another project that we were going to be doing for them and said, hey, could you build a waterfall? I said, sure, we can. We haven't, but I'm definitely interested, and I definitely would be willing to take it on if you're willing to give us a shot as our first one. They said, yeah, sure, if you feel confident you can do it and you can come up with a good result, basically, whenever it's all said and done. If it looks good, it looks like it should, then sure, you can have the job. So that's what we did. Worked with a supplier of ours that we get some other stuff from, some lighting and some drainage material that sells Aquascape stuff, so they were able to source all this stuff for us and take care of us. So shout out to those guys over at MPR Supply Company over in St. Louis. Steve is our salesman, and he hooked us up with all this stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all we got. Something new to us, which is not something we're really getting into very often anymore. Pretty much everything that we do is stuff that we know how to do. So this got a little bit frustrating for me at a couple different points, just because I like to move on projects. I don't like to sit there and scratch my head, and that's what we did a little bit on this one. So as you'll see, it took us a little while. We had to kind of tear some things down after we built them, just because I didn't like the way things were going. So yeah, it was a learning experience for sure, but yeah, take the ride with us and let's build a waterfall. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we've got a nice hillside with some mature trees on it, which is a really nice setting, but just a lot of honeysuckle and undergrowth here that has volunteered itself throughout the years that we got to clean out before we can get started here on the waterfall. Alright, here we go, about to set the liner. Got our excavation done, checked it about 5 times, should be good. So we're gonna have the spillway up there, right there. Have a big rock right here where it's gonna fall over there. And then another big rock down here where it's gonna fall into the main pool.
Oh, we'll tighten that in.
Alright, go up there to that spark.
Oh boy. Flashback.
Alright, try to center it right there where it's gonna be centered.
How far you want to go this way?
What? About an extra 3 feet, 2 feet.
Don't get all up, no, don't sit flat.
You need to order a light gray one. What?
Why?
So we can all have a light gray one too? Bring that.
One light drop mine. Ding the bottom.
Saying order one light gray one. I'll use that one. Get another like a pink one or some shit. And then a black one. I just need to get 3 random colors and we each have a color.
Don't do random.
I'll have it. A navy blue, a gray, and a...
There you go. Get another navy blue. I'll take gray.
Nick, I'll get you a purple one.
Nick Stanley Cup.
see here. I'm gonna get closer. This is where we got, and it's been all day. Yeah, don't really know what to say about that, but we're trying to figure it out, and I just don't think we have the right stones. These stones are really hard to bust up and get smaller, but I think we've got a good spillway here. We'll clog that up. We've got to taper to the back just a little bit, but I think all that water's going to rush off of here nicely. So got that one there, and then this one had a big chip out of it right here. This goes down about 3 inches, and then it comes straight over, and then we got this top of this one level with this up here. So I thought that made a really nice spillway. So we'll have that right there, and then we got one more to put in up here where the spillway is going to be. So looking good, but taking forever. Hey, how's it going?
What a mess.
I know.
Yeah. How many inches of rain did we get?
7.
Over 2 days?
Yep.
Holy cow.
It was like 5.5 and then 1.5.
Do you have anything to go up over those roots?
We won't be driving up there.
Okay, because I know you can see the tread mark.
That was from that delivery machine.
Oh, when you brought the rock?
Yeah, whenever they...
It looks like it's definitely getting worse.
All we're taking up and back and forth is this little guy.
Okay.
That big one won't come out.
You stay on these.
Yeah, that big one won't come out until we're done.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's coming. Once it fills up. There's a big, so down in here, there's a big pump and a big tank, and there's a hose that goes all the way up right there, and this pump pumps it up here. Here it goes. About to come off the third one. Boom. Waterfall. Listen to that. You telling me you don't want one of these at the house? The waterfall itself looks awesome. Putting the plants in just kicked it up a notch, and then once we mulch it, it was just like the icing on the cake. It made it look so good, so clean. I had a hard time not just sitting there looking at it. This was the last morning here, of course, again, battling the rain. What is new? Seems like it's never ending this time of year, at least right now. But yeah, we had a couple of inches of rain inbound, so this was actually Saturday morning, and we had to work for a few hours to get everything buttoned up, make sure we could get completed before the rain started. Alright guys, last hour or so on this project. Seeding straw. Nick, the rake man. No comment. Miller, the straw man. No comment. Saturday morning, we had rain all day Monday, all day Tuesday, so we're working a Saturday here. But we got her all cleaned up. Sure looks a whole lot different back here. From a hillside of honeysuckle to this. Pretty incredible, really. Real quick, emerald green arborvitae. This is a white dogwood, baby blue spruce, dwarf Alberta spruce, some grasses, some azaleas, blue spruce shrub, hydrangea in the summer, hydrangea, some hostas, some lyrope, another emerald green arborvitae up there, what is that? Not sure which hydrangea tree that is. I want to say vanilla strawberry, but that's wrong. Actually, we left a tag on here, so. Oh no, we didn't, just a piece of it. Don't know which one that is, but hydrangea tree, and then a bunch of the same through the front. I'll take you up through there. The only thing we have left to do back here is get a 4x4, I got right there, get that put in the ground to mount the box, the pump box and the lighting box. We added some lights. We got a path light up there, path light right there, and then an accent light right there. A lot of people are probably gonna say we should put them in the water, probably. Yeah, maybe. But that'll be for the next one. For our first one, not too bad. What do you think?
First or last?
Ricky Bobby. All right. This is what we got. Yeah, try to hide it as best as possible.
Back in between where that one is.
Yeah, try to hide it the best you can.
I'm gonna mount the control for that and control for the lights on this post and leave that one how it is.
That's fine. All right, I'm out of here. All right, so this we have, it's called Century Ledge Outcropping. So we had it here in one row. Customer wanted to add a few smaller pieces here on top to break up the seams, which I don't disagree with. So that's what we got there. That's about 16 inches thick right there, and then those pieces are, that piece is like 8 inch, this piece is like 4 inch or so. In the summer, hydrangea, little lyrope grass, some hostas through here. This gets a lot of shade. We took some of the excess pieces of stone and just placed them throughout. Got some hydrangea there, oak leaf hydrangea, another azalea, and we just tried to really put this in here at random. Didn't want any rhyme or reason to it, and that's kind of what we were going for, to keep it looking as natural as possible. So you'll notice, like over there, there's kind of a group of plants, and over here there's some spaces. We did that on purpose. So a couple more emerald greens, some azaleas here in the front, another hydrangea tree, another dogwood, dwarf Alberta spruce. And then we've got a green giant arborvitae over here. We've got a parking lot back here and some apartments, so we're trying to let that get big and take up that space over there in the corner. So, and then more outcropping up here throughout the front. Turned out really, really good. First time working with this outcropping. Again, here, this is some customer setting here, but turned out really, really good. Love the way that everything looks super, super natural. That's what we were going for. I'll give you the overall look back here, but just a super cool setting. The way the colors of the house are and the setting of this property and everything, it just really blends in. So that's what we got. All right, guys, that's all we got for this one. Not bad for our first time. We always joke around here whenever we get done with projects and we say that, not bad for our first time. But this time, I actually mean it. Not bad for our first time. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.